Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, reviews and the occasional vlog. And today it is vlog 2 of the bathroom renovation. It's exhausting, I'm knackered. Can you tell how tired I look at these eyes? Look at them. In the last vlog we ordered everything, we unboxed pretty much everything. We prepared for Gavin and Wayne. So in this vlog, the bathroom's getting ripped out. Gavin and Wayne are doing their parts. We are learning to tile. We need to choose a bathroom colour. We need to choose a floor. And we need to do finishing touches. I'm hoping we'll finish this bathroom in this vlog for you guys. It's hard choosing colours and floors and I'm just tired. I need this bathroom finished. But with that being said, let's get on with this renovation. Alright, future Robin here because previous Robin did a stupid and filmed in slow-mo again. Yay! So this is the bathroom after the first day of Gavin being in the room and ourselves. So you can see the toilet and sink have gone. The new bath is put in. The walls, myself and Matt in the evening have painted with a special waterproofing paint that Gavin gave us to go behind the tiles, so that's what all this grey is. We're not painting the bathroom grey, I swear. Down here you can see the last people didn't bother to plaster all the way down the wall, so I've got to wait for this filler to dry before we can continue to waterproof paint that. They also didn't bother to skirting board the back. So that now means we need to put in some skirting board, which means we're probably going to have to rip off the other skirting board on the other side so that it all matches. So yay, job list has grown, but that needs to dry. We'll need to get some skirting board and pop that on eventually, paint that bottom bit with the waterproof paint and continue on. But yeah, we have the holes in the floor down here for Gavin to run the pipes for the shower and for the new radiator, because we want the radiator to be moved to the right. And you can also see that the last bath was too wide for the room, so we have a dent in the frame of the door that we're going to have to sort at some point as well. But that's fine, we will get there. Wayne has also been and he's run the cable for the light that we want to put above the mirror. And he's also put in the fan, which is awesome. It's not yet connected to the light because the light still needs changed, but there's a fan there. Skip forward in time a little bit. Matt's uncle Pete came and helped us to learn to tile. So now we are tiling the bathroom. So you can see our pretty tile here. And yeah, montage of tiling. end of the first weekend of us tiling. So we have tiled all the way around where we can. You can see that we have to do the bottom of the bath still. We're almost up the ceiling. Wayne has run the cable and ducting for the what's the word for the buttons for the shower. That took 3 tries because the end is actually far bigger than the initial ducting that was put in. So I need that filler to dry before we can continue painting it with the waterproof paint and then to tile. So that's why I have a little steppy stone of tiles there. We can't go any further until that's dry. We finished tiling and we're gonna start grouting. So this is the colour grout we're going for. We thought the white would deflect from the tiles themselves. So we're going for this grey, blackish slate colour, which we think will suit the new radiator. But as you can see, we have tiled. That is now drying. And tomorrow night, Matt's cousin Mark is coming and we will be able to grout the bathroom. Oh, you have no idea. This is currently a week and a half of no toilet in the house, only using the outhouse. We are ready for showers that aren't the sink and ready for a toilet. And we've grouted, but look how good it is. Oh! So we have grouted, the tiles are done, they're all just drying. Then Gavin can come back and we can get on with the sink and the toilet. It's been a while since I updated you on the cabinet, but we are still building it this entire time we've been tiling, and here you are. The frame is up and glued and ready. The wood arrived. We actually went for Iroquois wood, which is the same as mango wood, as in it's naturally water resistant. We're chopping the sides and the shelves. You saw my measurements in the last video. Now we need to slowly start gluing these down. Update, you can see the grout has dried, the bath is cleaned from the grouting. We're ready for Gavin and Wayne to come. We've also got this super sticky stuff to put in the skirting board, because when Gavin takes the radiator off, I will sneakily quickly put in that skirting board. But we have 3 bits of skirting board in, so it's just these long bits to go. And we're still choosing colours for the bathroom. By this point, we will have already chosen a colour, but give your opinions on what you think colour-wise. I think we're actually going green. We'll see. I am preparing the room to paint. We finally have a toilet in. We're still waiting for the sink to arrive, and we haven't finished making the vanity yet. I have filled in the gaps for the light to go in above the mirror, so that is drying, ready to paint and ready for Wayne to come back. We also put in this plant bar, which is super cute, so I'm excited about that. We put the door back onto the bathroom so we get some privacy, which is also lovely. Let's do an update on the cabinet. Woo! We've got sides. We are actually now oiling it. That's why it's upside down. We're using teak oil. Need 3 coats of that, and then it will be ready to go in with the sink on top. So before that sink goes in, we're actually going to paint the ceiling because we can, and it'll be good to get it done before the light fixture changes. So cautioned all the bathroom off, and this is where we're up to. Quick update, the ceiling is painted. We're still waiting to put the vanity in and the sink. Still choosing a colour for the wall. It's so hard to choose, but we have grouted. We're ready. Update, radiator's out. We've put in the new skirting board, so that is all nice and in. We've got new floorboards down as well. Toilet is in and working. The vanity is temporarily in, but we still don't have the sink to go on top. It is in the post, but he has popped the vanity in ready to go. We've also got the beautiful shower curtain in. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, and then we also have the shower. We can now shower. This is amazing. So on the buttons here, you see, you just press on for the shower and it turns on. You can then change profile, which will set the temperature. So you can set the temperature to whatever you want. If you press on the little leaf, it turns into eco shower, so it'll take a minute off your shower time. So turn off, you press off, and it shows you the rough cost and the amount of water that you used for that shower. We have the new light on, so we paint the ceiling and now the light is on and we love it. It's so cute. Hey guys, so I did a floof, and a lot of footage that I filmed for this bathroom was in slow motion, which means all the crap that I was talking about you couldn't hear. So during the editing I did actually overdub a lot of that, but it does ruin the vlog kind of feel, so I do apologize. But I will show you an update of the bathroom because a lot has happened. Ta-da! The radiator has been moved to the right, so all of our tall friends will not burn their legs. Isn't it good? We've been filling in the patches on the wall, so they just need sand down, and then this will be ready to paint, which we are busy choosing a colour. Now you'll see in the last videos that we were sort of leaning towards a super dark one, but we may have found another colour possibly. Toilet is all in. This button is going to be changed to the golden one. Gavin just forgot, but he's coming back anyway to do the silicone down here, which will be better once we've painted. So he'll silicone that, change that, and also put the back bit on the bath down here. See, that's just a hole at the moment, but he'll do that with the silicone. I finished this morning painting the ceiling. So up here now you see it's very white on the bottom bit there, but that is where I have painted. So we filled and sanded. Now I know if you look directly at it you can see the filler, but from a distance I don't think you can tell. I don't think that looks too bad. I mean, the ceiling's old and full of little nubbly bits anyway, so it just fits in with the nubbles, in my humble opinion. And the grouting we did with Mark looks amazing. Thank you, Mark. Look how cute that is. We will be getting at some point a toilet roll holder, possibly to put on the wall there. And we'll also be putting doors on this, which is a cabinet that mostly Matt made in Your Genius. We're thinking of, now Matt tells me off for this, herringbone, or as I call it, Haribo style wood, where you have like the wooden slats that like do that. So we're thinking that for the doors, but that is a walls first, then the floors. Then we'll look at doors and a bath panel. The bath panel, we are considering painting the same colour as the walls, so it kind of sinks in. I don't think we'd want a wooden one, but we will see. That as in, it'll be made of wood, but as in I don't think we want it to be like this, where it's proper wood. But we'll see. Amazing, beautiful sink. We'll also, I'm considering changing toothbrushes, and I have found that actually, so these are supposed to be fully recyclable, these ones, which is why I've been using this, but there's a new company that has a refillable one. So I am tempted to change to the refillable one, and then we get like a little tray or something, and they could sit like here, some of that, so not on the windowsill. The bath section is looking beautiful. Look at it. Got squidgy, got my favorite thing. Now, this is what's doing the color choices, because we're actually thinking this is some eucalyptus from our garden. And now we've got that hanging up. Look at it against those tiles. It matches on the darks, it matches on the lights. What do you think? That type of color, if you see, you can see all the various colors of the tiles behind that. And we're actually thinking that that suits it. And when it's dark in here, you'll be able to see those colors. Whereas if we go super, super dark, we think that we'll lose some of that colour and it might just look black. But I'll turn the lights off. So you see there, the colour changes almost drastically just from the light change. But what do you think? I know by the time you see this, we may have done it. But comment below anyway and tell us if we made the correct decision or not. Because who knows? I think that is the update. The tiles there, it's just spare tiles, which Gavin said it's good. Yeah, just leave those under the bath for storage. And I think that makes complete sense, because if it ever needed done for any reason, we're going to go under the bath. So tiles will be going under the bath. There's some cut-offs down there, so they'll also be going under the bath. I want to get like a little holder for the wall to put like the soaps on and my hard shampoos and conditioner. Maybe get something to hold this on the wall so it's not on the bath precariously. We're thinking of maybe 2 shelves here, one for a plant, one for things like this and the shampoos, and then hangy plants. We have got a fern to go there, we just don't have the pot, and as you know, we have another type of fern and an aloe vera. The aloe vera will need repotted, but they will go in here. We could do a plant that side and plant that side, but then would that be too much with the mirror? Decisions, and then the biggest decision and pain in the butt is that window, which we still have no idea what to do with. But that is where we are up to with the bathroom. I'm sorry that the rest of it was less vlog-like, but we're nearly there. Our aim is to choose a colour and paint by the end of this month, which whilst I'm filming this, it is October. When you're watching it, it'll be the next year. So end of October we want to paint. We've booked a weekend to do that in, so we need to choose the colour. And then end of November, preferably, I would like the floor in. And then we are having December off. Off. Yeah. January also off. And then after that, we'll start the woodwork and ordering the wood that we need to finish off in here and ordering little bits and bobs to make it pretty. So that'll be the final touches. So I will film like a vlog for the walls and for the floor, and then we'll see how we go for the other bits. It might be those are in another video, or it might just be the final reveal for you guys, because I'm sure you're getting sick of these updates by now. Who knows? I'm not you. Bathroom update time. So today is painting day. So I'm just emptying out the room, but we have filled in all the gaps and sanded them down. So we've got to do a quick hoover so there's no dust down there. Tape everything off. And the colour we're going for is this one here, which is Silver Eucalyptus, which we decided because we put some eucalyptus up there from the garden and we think that looks cute. So today, painting, we've tested it there, so it's the bottom colour there. We've tested it down there, we've tested it over there, and we've tested it down there, so we can see in all the various lights. It's rather dark today because it's very rainy. But paint today, and then our next task will then be to put the floor, screw these now, that's the words. And then we're going to paint the floor with special damp proof and stuff, and then we have to choose a floor. At the minute we have these 2 choices here, which we don't know if we can go for yet or not. This one is a vinyl, which is wood vinyl. You can see it has actually got grain idea in there. The other one we have is this pattern, which is like an off-white with like a slate grey, so it matches the radiator quite well. So kind of at the moment we're actually leaning towards that, but we don't know yet. It might be too much, or yeah, we don't know. So we might get some more samples that we shall see. But today, it's gonna turn that colour. coat 1 is done, and I think we both can agree we hate ceilings, but it's green! It's so green! Look at it! This is just coat 1, as you can see. You can still definitely see where we had certain samples. So I mean, those bits might even need 3 coats, but we'll see. But yeah, it's green. It's very green. But I think when it's dry, it will look good. But you see what I mean by we hate ceilings? Look at that fucker. Look at it. Evil. Evil ceilings. So we're gonna have to redo a bit of white up there and hope we can get it straighter than we did the green. But coat 1 is done. Dry, we'll put the mirror back up there, and then we need to put a toilet roll holder here somewhere, and the toilet cleaner brush down there. Get a tray for the toothbrushes and things, maybe a little tray for soap there, and then we're thinking of doing a little shelf or something here which this plant can go on, and then possibly one above it, or you can get like little holders which go on tiles, which were circles, which would do all of the soaps there, so that would clear that side. So I don't think they look bad there, personally, so it's just to put something somewhere for soaps, really. And then we've got a new little planty here, really cute, and just do the white around there, make that look a bit even. Choose a floor, and then we're pretty done, except making doors for this, so you don't have to see all of our stuff, and making a cover for that. After Wayne replaced that, obviously it's a different size, so I'm just doing some touch-ups today. We've also got a couple of touch-ups with the green paint. I would say the deluxe B&Q paint I currently would not recommend. We had to do so many coats, and it's just not, it's a nice colour, but honestly it's not as good quality as I would have expected. That's what I'll say about that. It kinda takes too many coats, and the coats seem easy to chip and bubble. So if we ever when we repaint at some point, it's not a when, it's not an if, is it? You're always going to repaint rooms. We will not be using the B&Q paint. I don't know how well you guys can see, but all these little screws here are from the old flooring. So before we prep before we varnish the floor in the special wood varnish we have to remove as many of these as possible. So I'm just gonna happily sit and do that for a while. Just a note as well, these are not the screws holding down the floorboards. These are just the screws that held down a piece of plywood over the floorboards from before. We still need to stick down the floorboards that we'll put down. This just makes it flat, ready for us to put a new piece of plywood over the floor. Right, you know how I said I wanted the bathroom done for Christmas? Yeah, we missed that deadline. And part of the reason for missing that deadline is we can't choose a floor. This is all just floor samples. Let me explain a little bit. The first floor samples we got were these two here. We didn't know if we wanted to go for a wood finish or if you wanted to go for pattern. These material wise are really good, and we decided we don't want wood because if you could see on that one, it gets lots of little bits stuck in it, and that's after I've put it under the sink. So we wanted to go for pattern. Now this pattern should be white and grey, but the white on it is actually rather grey, so it permanently looks dirty, but we want this material. So first two no-goes. So then we got some more samples looking for that material. Now this one I'm not going to talk about. This was matte. We're not talking about that. We got this one here, but it was too blue, and if you can see, this is not the right material. It says it is, it's not. Which is a similar problem we had for this one. Again, it's not the right material, it shouldn't bend that much. We then got this one here. So we chose pattern, so we're playing with the pattern idea, but none were quite right. The nearest we got was this one here. Now this one here, we like the pattern. It does have some flaws, and again, it's just not the right material. So the difference in material is this is waterproof, this is water resistant. It's for a bathroom, we want waterproof. So this is vinyl. This, I always butcher what it is. I'll write it below what it actually is. So we're like, okay, we're going to search for that material. So we found this company and we loved their patterns. These are like the patterns. They're nice, right? Lots of different type of patterns. So we sent away for some samples. These samples that came are like this. They're just squares of black and white. It turns out they will cut these to these patterns and then they get put down almost like tile. That's too, although this is the right material, we can't check then what out of these many patterns we actually would want because we can't see the pattern on the floor. So that was a no-go. So again, we're back to the drawing board on that. So we are still searching. In the meantime, Matt thought, let's try something completely different, and he found these. This is bamboo flooring. Now we have decided not for the bathroom. However, I think these could be good for the rest of the house. So we're going to keep these in mind for other rooms in the house. But we got this tiger one. We got 3 different versions of these light wood ones, and then we got 2 darker wood options as well. That's where we are on the bathroom floor. It's not done by Christmas simply because we can't choose a floor. We have continued with other things. We have plans now for how to hang the second fern. I've got plans for another hanging plant. We have a plan for the toilet roll holder. So little final touches are slowly happening, but we got to find some more floor samples, and I'm slightly going mad with them. flooring has arrived, which means we might actually get the floor down for the time I wanted the floor down. Not in the original video time, that time is long gone, but in time to post this part onto YouTube for you guys. I can't believe it's here. I really hope it looks good. But the idea now is I need to try to scrape the door frame, all that old paint off, so that it's wood to match the skirting board. So today's Thursday, and currently our floor fitter is booked in for not this Saturday but next. So I gotta get on with that, and then we can put the floor down. Matt made another macrame hanger for the plants. Isn't it cute? So now our fern baby is hanging like the other fern baby. Hello, I look great today. I totally forgot to start filming. I'm scraping the door. So I've started here. We're working our way up. Sorry, I forgot to update you guys on that, but I think it's going to take quite a while because there are a lot of layers of paint on this door, and this stuff is what we're using. Like my makeshift sock glove. I'm using paint and varnish remover by Blackfriar. It's nasty bogey like stuff. Highly acidic, I believe. Not very nice, but it makes it blister and bubble, and then we scrape with a toothbrush and a scraper. So let's just see how far we can get. How that's blistering. That's the nasty stuff working. So you know I said we did everything in the wrong order? Toilet isn't here because the floor is being fitted today. Ow, I was walking to the stairs. So we had to take off the skirting boards that we did. So we put those back on, but this has to dry for about an hour. And then these are the tiles. And Gavin said he'll come tomorrow to put the toilet and the sink back in properly. And then we just found out we need to make the bath panel before Gavin can totally finish this bathroom. But we're so close. We're gonna have a floor. We have a floor. Toilet is back. Floor is in. The door frame is definitely getting there as well. We are so close and yet so far on this one, but that is nearly ready. Hey guys, so I said I really wanted to get this done in 2 parts for you, but it's looking like there's going to be 3. However, as you've seen from watching this one, we are so close. All we have left to do is re-put on the skirting boards, finish scraping and sanding the door frame, put the door back on, make the bath panel, make the cupboard doors, and then it's just finishing touches. We have started to make a toilet roll holder with Gavin the plumber out of some of the leftover copper piping, so that is actually made at this point. So that will probably be the start of the part 3 video. I need to make a shelf for the aloe vera, which we do have the end of a scaffolding plank in the garage, which I'm hoping to use. We also have a piece of old fence post which I want to use to drill 4 holes in to make a holder for some bath salt tubes. I would also love to get a piece of artwork done for this room, but that will all be in part 3 when the bathroom is completely finished. There might obviously be little things, but you'll see little things in a house tour at some point, I am sure. So apologies, this is not going to be the end. However, let me update you on the cost, because at the start of this I did say I would be as honest and open as possible about how much this is costing. So I've sort of summed a few things up together. So lights are the light above the mirror and the ceiling light with the fan, the tiles, taps and plugs, that is throughout, so for the bath and the sink. The white goods, I've included the sink in that even though it's not white. Shower screen, radiator, tools, parts and paint. Loads of these tools are because this is our first ever home, so we didn't actually own that many tools for building the type of thing what we obviously built for this bathroom, particularly that bathroom cabinet. So that's a long-term money saver, but short-term money cost. The wood, I've put a plus next to that because we still need to order the wood for the doors, for the vanity, and also the marine ply, which we're going to use for the bath panel. Finally, the floor, which is the LVT tile, which we got from Harvey and Maria. And finally, paying the amazing people. We have Andy, the floor specialist. We have Gavin, our plumber, and Wayne, our electrician. So currently, and this is gonna be about the end of it, because all we have to buy now for that bathroom really is the special marine ply for the bath panel and the Iroka wood for the vanity door. Beyond that, everything else I'll be using reclaimed wood for, or it's already paid for, or we already have. So we're currently at a grand total of £5,420.18. So it's not the cheapest, however it is definitely cheaper than it could have been because we did a lot ourselves. We tiled ourselves, we made the vanity, we shopped around hard for parts. As we said, the sink was cheaper than a white standard sink. The bath is one of the cheapest baths you can get because it's metal. For some reason the plastic are more expensive than metal. I believe it's because if you scratch the metal bath, then obviously that could then rust if you don't get it re-enameled, which can be costly. As long as you're careful, you should be fine with a metal bath. It's mainly people with young kids. The toilet is a bog standard toilet. So we really splashed on the radiator and the shower screen. I was shocked at how expensive lights were. That was a surprise. However, I'm so happy with the bathroom so far. It will be finished in the next part. I just know, even though the bath panel won't be too difficult to make, I just know it's going to take us time, and I didn't want you guys to be waiting so long after part 1 and watching it all be ripped out and not get to see at least almost a completed product. So in part 3, we will finish the bathroom entirely. Bath panel, vanity cabinet doors, skirting boards, door frame, toilet roll holder, aloe vera shelf, and the bath salt shelf. We may or may not have the artwork for it at that point, we will see, but it will be done very soon. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you guys see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. I post your bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. If you do follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you also get live time of these things being done in the house, because I often ask for opinions. I mean, if you are following me on Instagram, you'll know how many times we asked for polls on floor choice and paint colour for this bathroom. So yeah, if you want to be involved and have a vote in what goes in the house, then do follow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.